Should we do this? Do you have a mentor or someone who inspired you?
Yes, I do. Berry Gordy, Diana Ross, Thomas Edison, Walt Disney, James Brown, Jackie Wilson.
And what have you learned from them?
I learned a lot from them about how to be a visionary, how to be creative, how to be persistent, how to be determined, how to have a will of iron, and to never give up no matter what, you know?
Oh, that's good. And what was your first job in the music industry, and how did you get it?
First job, probably, I don't remember back that far. I was around 6 years old. It was
The first time you...
Mr. Lucky's, I think it was a club. Yeah, Mr. Lucky's. We performed there.
And how did you get the job?
I don't know. My father would know. I was too little.
What was your first break and the first great thing that ever happened to you?
The real big break was when Motown signed us. We auditioned in Detroit, and Berry Gordy invited, all of our favorite stars that we saw as kids in this little town, Indiana. Diana Ross, Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, the Temptations, and Stevie Wonder. Everybody was there. And it was next to his indoor pool. It's this huge mansion, marble everywhere. And we performed, and they just went crazy. They loved it. He says, "Boys, you're signed."
Really?
Yeah.
And you remember that day?
Oh, I remember it.
And what elements of your job make you want to go to work every day when you do?
I want to work every day. Just the idea of creating worlds. It's like taking a canvas, an empty canvas, clean slate.
Right.
And give you paint. And you just color and paint and create worlds.
Right.
I just love that idea. Anything. And have people see it and they're awe-inspired.
Right.
After they see it.
Okay, what qualities most help you get to where you are today?
Faith and determination. And practice.
Right. Practice makes perfect. Okay, what would you have done differently in your career if you knew then what you know now?
What I've done differently? Let me see.
If you knew what you knew now.
Yeah, I know. Practice more.
Practice more?
I practiced a lot.
You practiced a hell of a lot. But you're going to practice more? Oh my God. Okay. What is your greatest lesson learned?
Not to trust everybody. Not to trust everybody in the industry. There's a lot of sharks. And record companies steal, they cheat. You have to audit them. And it's time for artists to take a stand against them. Because they totally take advantage of them. Totally. They forget that it's the artists who make the company, not the company who make the artists. Without the talent, the company would be nothing but just hardware. And it takes that real gut talent that the public wants to see.
What are some of your favorite albums?
My favorite albums would be Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite, Claude Debussy's Greatest Hits, which is, Clair de Lune and Arabesque, and Afternoon of a Faun. I love Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, James Brown Live at the Apollo, Sound of Music. I love Rodgers and Hammerstein. I love the great show tune writers very much. And I love Holland Dozier Holland from Motown. They were geniuses. There's so many great writers.